as it'll be the AFC champion Denver Broncos taking on the NFC champions, the Dallas Cowboys. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
It's finally time for the main event here in 2025. Away we go in Super Bowl 59. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of the Super Bowl will begin at the 25. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we're looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
Play one, and Prescott to the air. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, this defense, they've been terrific all year, and they come through with a pick six here on the game's biggest stage.
Perfect descriptor there, because we have seen this time and time again. This defense, their ability to take the ball away from teams, they definitely have a nose for the football, and it pays off again on that play.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Back to it after the pick six. Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat with a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we get everybody he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
Wow, my show was tweaking. Oh, my goodness. That got money on
has
this.
him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
Oh, Lord.
Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
4 weeks, 4 to 5.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Second and a couple. Looking to throw. Prescott.
Scale it. Scale it. Scale it.
He's going to
Here
let
we go.
this one go deep. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And to get the football there as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack because there's still 3 full quarters left in this. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team looking for in their quarterback.
So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And there are a lot of quarterbacks who had terrific careers. Think about guys like Phillip Rivers, Randall Cunningham, Dan Fouts, Warren Moon. They never got to a Super Bowl. Yet here he is in his second NFL season already getting his chance. And we harken back to Dan Marino, another superstar, made it in his second year, lost the game, and never made it back again.
Okay.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their 38. On play action, they'll throw.
Right in the...
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
Come on.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, second and 15. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And some room to work.
Block somebody.
He's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
What?
Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. That receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion. Someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. Back to throw. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28. It's a pickup of 15
see it open up.
Fresh set of downs. The Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach.
Give him a shot.
Touchdown, Broncos.
Give him a shot.
28
He does this. He just does it. Sling it up. Sling it up.
Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that, gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game. They always say, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does.
He tweaked.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Been a nightmare of a first quarter for him. 2 interceptions, 1 return for a touchdown. As he starts again here, first and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, second down. Now Prescott.
Oh my God.
Interception, the third of this first quarter.
Oh
and he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part.
He has
absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
They're toast. We're going to cook this team.
McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score
We're going
21
to
to
cook this team. If they cannot.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
Wow.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10.
They're going to need to give him a shot. That was DJ.
After the pick six, they go right
still
back to
gonna
the air. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Here comes Zeke. Here comes Zeke.
Up the middle, here's Elliott. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. You're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Let's pump them up right now. This is crazy.
What I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
When a draw works,
stick around. You might learn something.
Beauty, but when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Because this is
on 2nd and 11 now.
This is
Prescott.
We here. He learned something.
He'll just get rid of it.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they stop him up short of 1st down as they get him at about the 43. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away.
Okay. We're going to return this.
This is taken at the 10.
Oh, too much movement.
Going to be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory.
While we have 11 here.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Let's just do it. Let's just do it to him. Let's just do it for him. Let's just do it for him. Wipe him off.
Boy, CD, what a start for them. Still in the first quarter, they're absolutely blitzing them. All the points that they've put up. What you say on the other sideline right now.
I think it's as simple as this, partner. The way that they're playing, there's no limits on what this league could become.
Now McManus for the extra point.
Coach is retiring after this.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. Takes it at the 7.
All my subs.
Dallas offense set for this next drive.
We're going to see.
They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. Prescott on 1st down.
Woo!
Got open man. It's Michael Gallup.
That's how you been throwing them picks.
Passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break the tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top.
You make a stop right here.
Now you get some of those big shots downfield.
It's dope.
A big play there on the catch and run. 64 yards.
I can still hear reverberate.
I'm like 4 hours in.
Crossing routes versus man-to-man coverage. It's a bad matchup for the defense. Those tend to work very well as they run away from the defender.
Now Elliott. And he will take it in.
I want to shut him out.
Cowboys score. Ezekiel Elliott, a 5-yard touchdown.
That just gives me more reason to put up another score.
The Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air.
If they keep giving it to
finally they get the running game
game
involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and actually saved him to the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well. His teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
Are they?
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Ooh, I should have given that.
Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field. He has certainly made the most of his catches so far, both of them going for touchdowns here in half number one.
And we've never met a team that doesn't talk about getting off to a fast start and featuring guys that they want to have.
Let's pick them up right here.
We're seeing both of those come into play here. Off to an incredible start. Got their feature guy going, and now everyone else should have opportunities.
And they'll begin by running the option. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. But this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't far, really. And they're able to work this to the 25
the pass
before
interference.
it's all said and done.
Pass interference.
But we got it in there. What a play.
So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
What a play.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Let's see if I put him to sleep.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
I thought I was.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
They in for a blowout. We already got the lead.
Date on the calendar we circled every year. Super Bowl Sunday. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis here with you as we get set to begin quarter 2.
No, it's $9.99.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and goal. Devontae, run this shit in here.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal
line.
About
to hit the nitty-gritty.
Because ordinarily you use the back end of the
McGriddle.
end zone, the
McGriddle.
sidelines as extra defenders.
Get it in there.
Touchdown.
Hit the McGriddle.
Mike Gesicki, a 2-yard touchdown grab.
Yes, sir.
And the Broncos continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. But he is such a matchup nightmare down near the goal line, CD, and another example.
You finally had him, though.
For the touchdown.
It's borderline.
And he put up numbers.
He defend this guy because that kind of size, he can still get out and run a crisp route, and he has excellent hands. Even if you stick with him, all the quarterback has to do is lob it up, and he can win almost any jump ball.
Extra point from McManus is good, and the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Am I going to have, hold up, I want to know what's the odds on having
takes it at the
over
7.
40.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
They keep on the ground with Elliott, and he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know they're trying to dart through.
No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd and 7, Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
That's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Why are we running away from this guy?
Prescott, the throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
Come on, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Schultz. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 24-yard line. Prescott to throw it.
Here we go.
And this one complete. It's Fehoko. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Man, retirement ends.
I'm liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl.
We ain't got 40 yet. I said, what's the odds?
Nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down.
Having the over on 4.
Prescott now.
Oh my goodness.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
You gotta be fast.
And the Broncos are going to get it back here just past the 35.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines,
that was the odds that had it over
adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series. Because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
White hot.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times they get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Got an open man, it's Schultz. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
Why not take a shot?
Oh, he's going to let this go for the
Why
end
not
zone.
take a shot?
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. So now
We knew he was beat.
his 3rd touchdown catch of the game. He's
He was still out there.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game is going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon.
Ooh, cashed out. cashed out.
McManus's point after is good. And the rout is on here in this first half. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Dallas offense set for this next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the plague did on the last one.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Calling a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles
I think we got 2 or 3 right now. We might get you to 7.
Because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass.
We might get you to 7.
Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised him a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped him well short of a first down.
I could have went for another one.
That's pulled in at the 32.
With the block.
Then he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Big points.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki.
He was about
and
to.
down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
He was about
so
to
we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight. As we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. Moving on, let's take a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Broncos. And there were a few factors as to why they built this good-size advantage, but the rushing numbers were not all that amazing. We'll see if they can pick it up in the second half. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they too didn't do a whole lot in terms of rushing efficiency in that first half. As you can tell by the numbers there.
I will be sick.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Thank God we get to score.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. Oh, good return up past the 30.
My.
Weaving
You
through
might miss the show
nice
if you do.
And he will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
Well, let's be honest. A lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff.
Jesus.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A dump off to Elliott. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. 2nd and 21, a lot of ground to cover. Prescott. And that'll be caught by Fehoko. It'll be a gain of 5. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Oh, they're going to run it? No way. How dumb.
Here's Prescott. Going to take a shot for
Bad
Gallup.
ball.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give him credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Broncos take over. First down.
Matter of fact, he can sit.
Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field.
Now this defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now, they would happily go to their general manager
put him
and
away.
say, any way you get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't cover him anymore, because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that a mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Touchdown.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
Oh, motherfucker.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
No.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up
falling
incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Get over there. Get out there.
Looking to throw.
Got his man. It's Fehoko.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line. Throwing. Prescott got his man there, complete to Gallup. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. On 2nd down, Elliott. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. That's good for a Cowboys. Again, it's Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Now
we know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks, and he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Matt Milano coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Yes, they will. And they first up.
Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. Moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
Okay. Not running.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Schultz. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And they will remain well behind.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Now a throw outside, taking in here to start this drive. A huge play there for Denver. 44 yards.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for him.
And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown in the Super Bowl.
And the Broncos are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl.
And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
An entire season coming down to this next. And we're back in the Super Bowl. Time to decide who gets to hoist that Lombardi trophy as we begin the 4th and final quarter of action.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Over the middle, complete. That's Schultz. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Now Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line. Looking to throw. Prescott.
They try to set up the screen. Nearly disaster. But it's incomplete. Not much chance of that working. Almost intercepted. It's 2nd down.
To throw is Prescott.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Prescott yet again. Left side, it's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 29-yard line. Here's Prescott. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
He's coming back. He's coming.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked up by Pat Surtain.
20, 10, 5. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles. It's throwing all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
They're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They
flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10, and he gets in. When no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over.
Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the fourth quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory as they have been outplayed tonight. Meanwhile, Prescott's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Prescott. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 49-yard line. Prescott to throw it. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. To the air again, Prescott.
And this one complete is Fehoko. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Prescott now.
He'll get this out wide here to Elliott.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. From the 29, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's McKenzie. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 14. Draw play, Elliott. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Prescott from the gun. This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Cowboy 1st down there. Prescott to Gallup.
Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a contra, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now back to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dalton Schultz. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Let's go on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Get a look at DK
Metcalf as this offense returns to the field.
Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns, and it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots, trying to add more points.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They're going to look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Bring your ass to fade.
They'll look to throw again. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. First down, Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. After the sack on first down, Prescott, a dump off to Elliott.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Prescott.
And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. In the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Denver's offense now set to go. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little extra on top.
The Lombardi Trophy goes west, and it goes to the Denver Broncos, your Super Bowl champs. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
DK got 3. Only Russ 2 twice. Got 3. George got 2.